Hi, I'm Dr. K.
Hi, I'm Elise.
Hi, I'm Phoebe. And hi, I'm Heather.
And we are the STEM Response Team. So we're here today on Cannock Chase, area of outstanding natural beauty, to bring you some socially distant science to look at the fantastic outdoors. Being outside is so good for you. It's good for your brain, it's good for your well-being, and actually in these times of lockdown when we've all been outside, it's great now we can come outside.
Yes, so today we're outside doing a science experiment where we can get our hands dirty. So today we're going to be taking a look at some freshwater ecology here in this brook.
Looking at freshwater habitats is a great way to find out the diversity of nature in your area. So we're here today and hopefully we're going to find some really cool amphibians and insects.
If you are going to try this at home, make sure you do it with a responsible adult. You'll find all the resources and all the equipment you'll need at the end of this video, and please remember to respect nature.
Okay, so we're all set up and we're here in the stream. We've got a tray to put our invertebrates in, and we've got a sieve to be able to sample our stream. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit of water in for our invertebrates, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of our stream water. And then pop it in our tray.
So welcome to our super scientific and very special temporary invertebrate aquarium. Take a look at all our guests.
Aren't they all amazing? I think we should try and identify some of the species we have found. Sometimes identification can be a little bit tricky, but we have this fabulous guide from the Field Studies Council that's going to help us identify what we have found.
So taking a closer look, we can see in our little freshwater aquarium, we've got some little freshwater shrimp swimming around, and we've got some other animals. Now, using our fabulous identification key, we've determined that these are actually swimming mayfly nymphs. And we can tell this because they have 3 little tails opposed to the stonefly nymph, which has 2 tails. So this guide is really helpful for visually identifying your animals. So let's take a closer look now at our mayfly nymph through a very special microscope. So you can see there he is, there's his head and his thorax. He's a bit shy, let's move him back into the shot a second. There we go. So there he is. Now you can see on his tail those 3 little tails we mentioned earlier, and on his thorax you can see some gills, and those gills take the oxygen out of the water. Now these animals are quite fussy. They're only found in areas of high quality water where the oxygens are high, so they're a good indicator of how clean the habitat is. And now let's look back into our aquarium and try and find some of our freshwater shrimp to talk about. So if you look on the right hand side, you'll see some swimming by the little rocks. Now, freshwater shrimps are amazing creatures. The males are much bigger than the females, which is a thing called sexual dimorphism. Now, they also are scavengers. They feed on dead plant material and other decaying organic matter. They also lay lots of eggs. One female can lay up to 50 eggs each month, so the population can grow super quickly.
We've had a great day on Cannock Chase, area of outstanding natural beauty, getting up close and personal to our freshwater invertebrates. But now it's time for the most important thing.
Yes, now it's time for the most important part, where we're going to let them go back into the natural habitat in the area where we found them.
We hope you all had fun on our fantastic freshwater ecology adventure. I know we all have.
Yes, we certainly did. And weren't all the invertebrates that we found just so cute? Remember, this is just a small portion of freshwater invertebrates that you can find.
If you want to do this experiment yourselves at home, we'll leave a list at the end of the video of all the equipment and instructions needed.
and feel free to drop us a comment on what your favourite findings are.
When you go outside, just remember to stay safe everyone. Have a great time in the outdoors. See you later.